John told you before about the cancellation of the Block Island ferry. Check with your ferry carrier if you happen to be taking maybe another boat across the region for tomorrow. We have a gale warning in effect for the outer waters here. That's through Friday morning, as is the small craft advisory here on the Narragansett and over towards the Long Island Sound. So maybe you're doing some early holiday traveling, heading down to whether Long Island ferries, Orient Point, over towards Bridgeport, Connecticut. You might want to check in with those as well. Hopefully, because it's a small craft and not a gale warning, maybe they have a better chance of running. But certainly not the Block Island ferry through at least tomorrow morning. As we take a look at our storm right now, you have such a dynamic storm. Rain changing over to snow, windy conditions back to the west. Look at that line of thunderstorms out into the Atlantic. We watched that move through the Delmarva yesterday, and this storm is kind of just swinging around here as it's going through a couple of changes. Let's take a look at the visible satellite. We're stopping it at 3 o'clock so we don't lose the lighting of the day here, but I want you to take a look at this storm system. Now, the initial low pressure is back to the west over the Great Lakes, but we've got another developing low pressure, and I want you to see it here. Harder to see on the infrared satellite or the blend satellite. So that's why I'm showing you the visible satellite here. We zoom it on in, you can actually very vividly see that little hook right there. That is your low. That's going to sort of take over here in the next couple of days. We also can look at the water vapor satellite, and you can see just how dry this second slot of air is here, coming in behind all this moisture that brought us the rain up until this point. But we are going to get a bit of a drying here now as we head through the overnight period. Still several more hours of rain here, maybe one last little heavy bit of rain before we then dry things out and that dry air takes over as we head into tomorrow morning. We'll start the day off with some sunshine, it looks like, before that second little spoke of energy starts wrapping those showers back in. This one looks a little bit more likely to the east, but I wouldn't rule it out for anybody. Then we go through another little drying area, and you can see during this time frame the way that the waves of rain are moving. That's indicative of the way that the wind is blowing. So we're going to go through several different changes in our wind direction here. Saturday may start off with a couple of pokes of sun as well, and then another little batch of showers. The last gasp before we finally dry things out. The sun returns on Sunday, turns windy, and it's going to feel really cold. All right, as we take a look at our rain forecast through tomorrow morning, we still probably have another, say, quarter to a half an inch of rain to go. Then we'll tack on those other showers for both Friday and Saturday, and we could still be looking at upwards of another inch before all is said and done. Again, great for the drought situation to spread all of this rain out. And again, considering that we have the rain today, a couple more chances in the 7-day here, this is the worst that both the drought monitor and these rainfall deficit numbers are going to look before we're starting to see this drought ease. Just to quickly update you on the drought situation with today's drought monitor. Now, 100% of both Rhode Island and Bristol, Mass are under some degree of drought, with 2% of Rhode Island under an extreme drought and 8% of Bristol, Mass under an extreme drought. But again, things are getting better here. Showers the next couple of days, windy and sunny Sunday into Monday. Then Tuesday, we're looking at perhaps a couple of early showers. It's a very minor rain event compared to this rain event. So travel not expected to be a big issue, but we are keeping an eye on possibility of maybe either Thursday into Black Friday, some sort of chilly rainstorm, John. And yeah, wouldn't even be surprised that someone in the Northeast maybe could see some snow. It's very, very early. So I just want to throw it out there that we are keeping an eye on it. But yeah, I wouldn't get too worried about anything anytime.
I know, but I see in your graphic there the turkey's getting wet.
The turkey is getting wet.
Turkey's
Soggy
dancing.
turkey. No one likes soggy turkey.
No one likes soggy turkey. It's terrible. Dry turkey's almost worse.
It is.
But
you got to have it with the gravy. So soggy with gravy, we can agree on that, right? Yeah. So we'll make it gravy next week instead of rainy.
Next week. Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll be interesting. I know it's a ways off, but those are the days. Everybody gets away. Tuesday, Wednesday, obviously Thursday as well for the folks who are nearby. All right. Well, it's great to see the rain today. That is for sure.
Great to see the rain. We definitely need it. And again, spreading this rain out has been exactly what the doctor has ordered.